就是那个康利木的那个，对，我们都是等于是家长啊，都是咱们西温的啊。苏老师他是那个就是艺术家嘛，所以他原来是自己练，但是可能还是得有人指导。他是跟着 YouTube 是吧？我估计可能上面一些视频，回头以后我们再教大家，因为教练上来了，你们慢慢下那个体脂秤，回头我会再教给大家，然后我们可以再去进一步，到时候我们再聊哈。Hi James, how are you?
Hi, good
Morning.
morning. Morning, everybody.
Hi. Yeah,
All
so
right.
we have a new student today. Yeah, so her name is Sue.
Welcome, Sue.
She is an artist, very famous. Yeah, also my best friend. They are all my friends. Yeah. So that's your time. I will not disturb you. Okay. Thank
That's
you.
awesome.
Thank you.
Perfect, guys.
Oh, Michelle can't join us today. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. Sounds good. So
Let you know.
today we'll, like the usual, we'll start off with our warm up and then our activation exercises, and then we'll learn a few new movements today. Okay, so let's get started. Let's start with a light jog on the spot to get the blood flowing. Boom, boom, boom. Jog, 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 jog. And let's get into some high kicks. Opposite feet, opposite hand. Boom, feeling that stretch in the back of the leg. Okay, keep going. And now we're gonna go into some butt kickers. Make sure you're getting your heels to your butt. Heels to your butt. Want to kind of feel like a stretch in the front of the legs. Okay, now we're gonna bring the knee up and out. Up and out. Oh, good. Keep going. Okay, now we're gonna go out and in. Out and in. Good. Okay, for this next one, you can hold on to something. What we're gonna do is just gonna swing the legs side to side. And just relax and let it swing. And switching sides. Perfect. Now we're gonna put our hand on our hips, do some nice big rotations. Nice big rotations. And switching directions. Good. Warming up our lower back as well. Just gonna do some twists, side to side. Good, moving into some shoulder rotations. We're gonna do some nice big rotations. And switching directions. Okay, now going into some neck rotations, making sure I'm feeling that stretch all around the neck. Switching directions. Okay, and then now going to some shoulder shrugs, shrugging backwards. Make sure you're really squeezing that back. And opposite direction. Okay, now we're gonna go into our wrist rotations and then we'll just do our ankles with it. Good, switch directions in the ankles. And moving to the other ankle. And switching directions. Okay, we're gonna add a new one in today. This one is for our knees. This one we're gonna really warm up the knees. So you're gonna basically be in a half squat position, but you're gonna have your feet together and you're just gonna do some rotations this way. And other direction. Okay, guys, awesome. Let's shake it out a little bit. We're gonna start with our first exercise. So our first exercise today, we're gonna focus on the abs. So if you wanna grab your mat, what we're gonna do is we're gonna lay on the floor. Okay, so for this one, we're gonna lay on our backs. Now, for this one, I want you to focus on, you can either have your hands to your side. It's gonna be a little bit easier if you have your hands under your butt. So what we're gonna do is in this position, I want you to make sure, same feeling, putting that pressure from your lower back to the ground. And then we're gonna lift our legs up. Okay, try to keep your legs as straight as possible. As you come down, I don't want your feet touching the ground. You're gonna come right back up. Just like this, nice and slow. Contract the core. Okay. Let's do 6 more. 1, breathe out as you come up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Shake it out, shake it out. Make sure you really feel it in the abs. You should feel it a little bit in the legs as well. A little bit in the legs. Yeah, good stuff, guys. It looks really good. And make sure you're controlling the movement, right? So you always want to make sure you're not swinging, right? Always try to control the legs nice and down, up, down, very slowly. Okay, awesome. Let's do another 10 together. Make sure you're breathing out as you come up. Breathing into the belly is going to be key. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, more, 10. Okay. Good job. Now we're going to stand up. We're going to work on an exercise called a Y. So Y is basically going to focus on our back muscles. Going to help us get a little bit better posture. So how this exercise is going to work, I'm going to take a shoulder width stance, get into this position here, make sure my back is nice and straight. Now for my arms, I want to make a Y shape. Thumbs pointed up. What I want to do is now just raise it up back as much as I can. Now when you're doing this, you're going to feel these muscles here contract. Okay, so as far as you can, accessing that range of motion. Boom, down, repeat. Make sure you're going as far as you can, okay? Breathe out when you come up. And really making sure you're feeling these muscles here, right there. Try to keep your arms fairly straight throughout the whole movement, and make sure you're not standing up like this, right? You want some kind of angle here. Okay, let's do 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, now we're gonna do T's. So that was Y's. Notice you made your arms into a Y shape. This time we're gonna do T. So we're gonna make them arms into a T shape. Same position, right? Making sure my back is nice and straight. This time, my thumb's gonna turn outwards like this. And then we're gonna raise it up as far as we can again. This time we're squeezing the back, really squeezing the back. Just like that. Boom. Boom. Okay, make sure you're feeling your back nice and sore. Breathe out as you come up.
Nice.
5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Looks really good. So let me know if there's any questions. These are a little bit more complex exercises. Right, these ones strengthen up the back muscle so that we're able to pull the shoulders back a little bit easier and tuck the chin back. Okay, on to our next exercise. We're gonna do a variation of the squat, right? So usually we just do our squats like this. This time we're gonna add a little bit of a hop into it. So as you come up, I want you to actually try and get onto your toes. Squat down, boom, onto the toes. We're gonna add some explosive power into there, just like this. Yeah, looks good, guys. That's it. Boom, boom. And working on the calf muscles. Okay, let's do 6 more. Breathe out as you come up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, shake it out, shake it out. Now I'm going to show you the next exercise. This next one is called inchworms. So 2 ways you can do inchworms. You can either do it standing up or on your knees. I prefer to do it standing up, but if you can't do it on your knees, what you're gonna do, you're gonna come down with your hands. We're gonna crawl down, roll back up. Down, up. Now, like I said, if this one's too difficult, you can always do it on the knees, like this. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Looks like everyone can do it standing up. There you go, good, good, good. Yeah, we're gonna do a few of these. Why don't we do 6 more together? Ready, and 1. Up, 2, and up. 3, up. 3 more, 1, and up. 2, and up. And last one, 3. Boom, up. Nice job. Looked really, really, really good. Okay, now we're gonna work on mountain climbers. So we're not gonna do the original version. We're gonna go slow today. Mountain climbers, you're gonna be basically in a plank position, just like this. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna alternate feet. So we're gonna get our left knee up to our chest, back out. Right knee, out. Knee, out. When you're doing this, make sure your shoulders are above the wrists. Just like that. Okay, let's give that a try. See how you guys feel about that one.
So really good. Yeah, nice.
Good.
其实你可以把那个镜头往下调一下嘛，因为你趴下的时候是看不见你。
我的，
对对对，近的看不见。那个苏老师的一会儿调一下方向，好像方向，对
这样看得见吗？
对，看得见看得见。哎，没问题，很好 ，good good，就是侧着的，
这样
nice，
这样。
可以可以，我看清。呀，可以近，这样能。
Let's do 10 more. 1.
镜的屁股再往下一点，对，那个。
瑞芳了，你把你那个美臀往下，对对，现在非常好，特别好。那个银芳做的特别标准，哎，大家现在都很好 ，perfect， 这个是经典动作，一定要学会。
Okay.
Nice.
Here, standing up, taking a little break. Shake it out, shake it out. Good job. Okay, so what we're gonna do is basically go through all the exercises one more time. So grabbing your mat, gonna lay on our backs, we're gonna do some leg lifts. Okay, laying on your back, you can either have your hands to your side or under the bum. Keep your legs nice and straight. Let's do 10 reps. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
对，近的腿在上的时候一直是直着的，不是先弯再直。对，一直是直着的，上下对都是尽量，哎，对了，上的时候是直着的 ，good good， 非常棒，亲，非常棒，对，好都很好，对 ，good。
吃不上了。
对，非常棒，现在都很厉害 ，nice。
Okay, standing up now, we're gonna work on our Ys. Okay, so bent position, back is nice and straight, arms making a Y shape. Let's do 10 reps. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, making a T shape now. Thumbs pointed outwards. Ready? We're gonna do 10. Ready? And 1, boom. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. We're gonna get into our squats. Getting onto the toes. Let's do 12 good reps. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 2 more, 11, 12. Nicely done. We're going to go into our interims now. 10 reps. Ready, crawling down with the arms. 3, 2, 1, and go. 1. Up. 2. Up. 3. Up. 4. Up. 5. Up. Good. 5 more. 5. Up. 4. Up. 3 more. 3. Up. 2 more. 2. Up. Last one. 1. And up. Good job, good job, good job. Nicely done, nicely done. Okay, moving into our mountain climbers. Let's do 12 really, really good reps, nice and slow. Really getting that knee up to your chest, okay? So in my mountain climber position, shoulders above the wrists. Let's do 12. Breathe out as you're coming up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There you go. Take a break. Take a break, take a break. Good job, guys. We'll take a 1-minute break, and then we're gonna go through those exercises again. Good work, guys. Everybody looks really good. Form looks really good. Again, any questions at all, feel free to stop me in the middle. About another 30 seconds. Okay, we're gonna get started again here. Make sure everybody's here. Okay, let's do it, guys. Starting with our leg lifts. Grab your mats. We're gonna be laying on our backs. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, instead of 10 reps, this time we're gonna do 12. Ready, and 1, straight legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good, standing up. Awesome, getting into our hinged position. Make sure your back's nice and straight. Keep the chest out. Pull the shoulders back. Ready, we're gonna do 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Shake it out, shake it out. Thumbs pointed outwards. Ready? We're gonna do T's. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, good stuff. Now we're gonna get into our squats, 12 reps. Feet shoulder width apart, ready, dropping the hips first, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 2 more, 11. Nice. Good. Into our inchworms. Same thing, 10 reps. Ready, crawling my hands down in 3, 2, 1, and start. 1. Up. 2. Up. 3. Up. 4. Up. 5. Up. 6. Up. 7. Up. 3 more. 1. Up. 2 more. Just 2 more. 2. Up. Last one, guys. Let's do it. And 1. Nice job, nice job, nice job. Okay, getting into mountain climbers. 6 good, or 12 good reps. 6 on each side. Get ready. Starting in 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's it. Here, take a break, guys. Take a break. Make sure you're getting some water. We're going to take our 1-minute break again, and then we'll do those exercises one last time. Good work, guys. Good work.
这个有点辛苦啊，但是都很厉害。
Easy peasy.
这几组动作主要对那个腹部帮助也很大。你看那个 mountain climb， 对腹部帮助也很大。
And we're halfway through our break. Okay, I think we're ready to get started again. So starting with our leg lifts, grabbing your mat, laying on your back. Get ready, we're gonna do 12 reps. Make sure you're engaging the core, hands to the bum or to the side. Ready, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, and standing up, we're gonna move into our Ys. And moving into our Ys. Boom, back is nice and straight. Okay, Y shape with the arms. Let's do 10 reps. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Now thumbs pointed outwards. Doing our T's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, good. Going into our squat jumps, we're gonna do 12 reps. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and dropping the hips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 2 more, 11. Good, and into our inchworms, crawling down with the hands. Ready, 3, 2, 1, and go. 1, up, 2, up, 3, up, 4, up, 5, up, 6, up, 7, up, 9, up, 10. Good job. Okay, and our last set of mountain climbers. Getting down to this position. Let's do 12 really good reps. Ready, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Good. Okay, take a break. Very good job. Good job. So I want to show you guys something really quickly here. So one of the most basic things about fitness and doing exercises is having a very straight back, having a neutral spine. And so a lot of times when we're doing exercises, the most common thing we find at the gym is people will start doing this, right? Or people will do this, right? Arching the spine. And so what we want is a neutral place. So having the spine completely straight. So one thing you guys can do to practice that, and this goes for any exercise at all, is grabbing a long stick, right? Anything that's super, super straight. And what I want you to do is place that stick right behind your head and then taking it down, make sure it's touching your whole back. So you see how there's a little gap between my lower back and the pole? I want to make sure I'm covering that as well. So now that everything is touching my back and my head, I can now do something like this. Okay, now this is going to exercise that back muscle, right? Keeping my back nice and straight. What happens when our spine's not in a neutral place and we're doing exercises, we're definitely going to hurt our spine. Okay, so when you have time, make sure you're finding something straight and then doing this exercise. Okay. Another thing you can do, right? Placing your hands over here and just looking in the mirror or the camera and then playing around with the spine manipulation, right? Making sure that spine is straight and then just doing this. Boom. Right, when you're doing this, you can already feel a lot of muscle activation. Doing this 20 reps, 3 to 4 sets a day is really going to help you. Okay, make sure when you're doing this, you still have a slight bend in the knees. You never want to lock your knees. What happens is when you're locking your knees, putting too much stress there. So athletic stance, having some bounce in there. Just like this.
做这个动作的时候，稍微弯一下膝盖。
And that goes from my head too. A lot of people, when they're doing a certain exercise, they'll have their head here like this, right? That's already breaking the structure of the spine. So what I want to do, tuck the chin back, make sure everything's straight.
苏老师好像看不见你，好像看不见苏老师。对，这个就有一点像直腿硬拉，对，这个动作看不到 Alex， 你也看不到苏老师是吧？
对，他那个而且还是个歪的。
对。
Second thing we always want to make sure of, other than a straight spine, is this is another common thing people always forget about, is their toes. Okay, people will often do this, right? Whatever their toes are doing, you want to make sure your toes are pointing forward and they're straight. In the middle of the exercise, if they start slipping away like this, make sure you're pulling it back, right? Because whenever this happens, you're starting to activate a different muscle. So you want to keep it straight so the same muscles are activated. Okay, straight toes.
就是尽量把它调到正的方向去。
Okay. Now I noticed when we were doing our T's and Y's exercise is that some people, when they were doing the T's, you would go back here or you go on top of here. I want you to make sure you're going straight back. So if I were to be bent all the way this way, my thumb would be going straight up. This is best case scenario. If you can bend all the way to here and then do your T's, that would be the best, right? If you can't come all the way here, doing it here, but making sure your thumb are still going straight back is going to be key. Okay, now your thumbs have to be pointed outwards. This is going to get your activation more. So you don't want your thumb pointing up, right? You want your thumb pointing outwards like that. Okay. Then when you're doing your Y's, your thumb has to be pointing upwards when you're doing your Ys. It's the little details that you really want to watch out for. That's good. Okay, so why don't we get into some stretching now? We used a lot of lower back today, so we're gonna do a lot of lower back stretches, but let's start with some leg stretches. Okay, starting with our quads first, laying on the side, grabbing your heels, pulling it towards your butt, moving your knee back. Good, now we're gonna grab our knee, pull it towards your chest, and then trying to extend that leg. Okay, now we're gonna cross your legs. Okay, now you're gonna take your hand, slipping through this hole, grabbing this knee here, and then pull it towards your chest. Okay, now we're gonna go to the other side, stretching out the quads on the other side as well. Heel to butt, and then bring the knee back. Okay, now you're gonna lay on your back. You're gonna pull this knee towards your chest, and then try and extend the leg all the way. And crossing the legs. Bring the other knee towards your chest. Remember to breathe. And now we're gonna stretch out the lower back a little bit. You're gonna place your feet here, and you can touch them, feet together, and then you're gonna rotate your knees to one side. And rotating your knees to the other side.
这30今天15，一共45，两天45。
Now we're gonna sit up. You're gonna cross your legs this way, like that. I'm gonna try and posture up, bring the arm into this knee, and then twist it back. And And switching sides. And then going into our hip flexor stretch, you're gonna be in your lunge position. Okay, and then you're gonna drive this front knee up, extending that back leg. This time we're gonna have our hands up here, and then you're gonna stretch out the core as well. And switching sides. Good stuff. Stretching out the shoulders, bringing the arm across the body. Using the other hand, I'm gonna give it some pressure and make sure I'm pulling my shoulders back as well to get some more stretch. And switching arms. Good, now we're gonna do our tricep stretch. If you remember, placing the hand behind the head, using the other hand, I'm gonna push the elbow down. And switching sides. And we're gonna do a few more stretches. I want you to stand up for this next one. We're gonna stretch out the calves. Okay, we're stretching out this muscle here. So you're gonna make sure you're placing that back foot right on the ground. Go into this position. Make sure this leg is straight, and then we're gonna drive this front knee up. Okay. So driving that front knee up. Make sure you're keeping that heel on the ground and keeping this leg straight. Now make sure you're feeling the stretch all around there. Good, and switch legs. Okay. Now we're gonna do a lat stretch. This one, you're just gonna go like this. Make sure you're feeling that stretch here. Switching sides. Okay. And grab your hands behind the back. And then you're gonna pull it away as far as you can, stretching out the chest. Okay, so now we have a little bit of time. Let's do 2 minutes of our breathing exercise. So sitting down on the floor, we just make sure we're calming the system down, calming the stress hormones down, and then making sure our breathing is on point. Okay, so make sure you're breathing in as much as you can, breathing out as much as you can, feeling the stomach sink in as you breathe out and expand as you breathe in. Okay, in through the nose and out through the mouth. Nice big breaths. Okay, now every breath out, I want you to imagine your muscles start to relax. Your neck starts to relax. Shoulders will start to relax. Your arms, your fingers. Okay, now any thoughts that may come, just wash them away. If your muscle starts tensing up again, make sure you just relax them. Relax the traps. I'm going to do another 30 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Good work today, guys. So I just want to show you guys something really quickly here, is that you don't have to do this right now, but if you find something like hard and sturdy, there's another back stretch you can do that's really good for the lats. So if you want to hang on basically with one arm and then you sink the hips back like this, you're going to feel that stretch in one side. So if I do it here, you're going to really feel that stretch here. Okay. Same thing for your chest. If you find something hard and sturdy, you place it on top like this, place your hand on top, and then you sink down, you're going to feel that stretch all around the chest. So these are 2 exercises you can do if you find anything hard and sturdy at home you can use. Okay. Other than that, does anybody have any questions about our exercises today?
No. No.
No? Good
有没
stuff,
有什么
everybody.
对需要问一问或翻译一下的？因为一定要自己练的时候一定要注意这个运动伤害，这个很重要。那个因为有一个妈妈，刚才我在这个另外一个班的群里头，她是练那个就是下蹲那个，她这天天练，可能练的我觉得是有点猛，还是动作问题，我等着问一下她。他就觉得膝盖会有一点那个，就是说那个上下楼的时候会有感觉有一点那个疼的感觉，所以就一定要小心。你们要在家里练，一定要那个 warm up 很重要。Hi James, I just explained because our night class, today our night class, Michelle asked in our WeChat group, she worked almost every day, so she feels like the knee a little bit ache. Yeah, so I just remind them need to warm up. That's really important before the workout. Yeah,
That's right.
So,
And also,
himself. Yeah, right.
and also, if you work one muscle group, you have to wait at least 48 hours before you work the same muscle group again, because otherwise you will overwork it.
Yeah. 就是一定要注意，不要过度去，因为我们是刚开始初级阶段嘛，不要过度去 这个就是运动。你比如说刚才他说的那个 squat 那个动作，就是这个蹲的这个吧。你如果要是说那个就是这个膝盖你做了的话 ，James 的意思是说你最好就是说48小时之内不要去再 overwork， 就是这个部位，因为我们现在的这个就是这些 muscle 还没有足够强壮到能够让你每天去 work 的程度，所以刚才我说的就是这个情况。然后像那个，再一个我们没有肌肉保护的时候就会比较弱。今天我们班的那个 Michelle 呢，她是昨天晚上，所以咱们一定要把这个 muscle 这些 muscle 都把它，就是她是这个后面这个 muscle 不够强壮，所以说昨天就弯了个腰，剪了个浴室里的那个头发，腰就不行了。就
原来咱们这个班儿，Michelle 啊，叫什么？
就那个，他就直接现在就只能躺着了。
妈呀！
所以就是咱们一开始千万别心急，因为我们的那个肌肉真的是还比较弱一点。So Michelle, you know James, Michelle just bend her waist like this way, and her feel ache for her waist, so can't train today. So 2 weeks, right?
Yeah.
So there and help because Grace also the waist also feels a little like sometimes, right? Grace
他可能需要热敷一下。
我觉得他还是那个，一个是肌肉没有那么强壮的那个练，再一个他可能放松没有放松到位，他就直接是不是这个
他没有他 Michelle 是没有运动，就是没有锻炼，他只是去剪了个头发。
对呀，
因为他腰有老伤，他以前也是这样。所以咱们这个就是因为那个苏老师刚才
就用那个热的东西，那个热敷一下，它会缓解。因为我之前也有过一次，就会缓解很多。你能听得见我说话吗？
好的，谢谢。所以就是跟大家去讲一下，大家如果有什么问题，因为你们会平时自己在家的时候去跟着录像去锻炼，或者比如说我们跟 YouTube 锻炼或什么的，就是一定要注意这个我们目前的这种，比如说分肩的呀、膝盖的呀，就不同的这种部位，一定要让它休息。
就是说比如说今天我们教练给我们的这个课程的这些动作运动，最好就是自己就当天或自己练的时候就不要再重复这些动作了，可以跟着上一个录像。
你可以对，最好是这样吧，因为你今天刚做了，如果你明天做，你可能做以前的那个最初级的那些。然后苏老师到时候我会让那个助教把那些录像再给你单独再发一下，就是不要让你的这个部位，你比如像那个就是下面的话我们就会分部位，现在是整个全身。你比如今天我们做的这些动作，我看哈，基本上用你的这个叫什么，你的腹部啊，包括你的后背腰啊，还有你的这个就是这个大腿的这个肌肉啊。所以说就这些呢，你们在训练的时候就是不要让它过度疲劳，它就会累了以后你就会出现这样那样的一些问题，这个一定要小心。因为你们自己你可以跟着最早的录像。
我还有一个问题，就是这不是说现在锻炼的时候发生的，就我这个手腕，就这个关节，我比如说不是这样撑地上嘛，我就特别容易疼，就这个位置。这个有什么好的方法吗？
我这儿也是有这个，
就非常容易 hurt， 其他的地方都
这儿是吧？
对，然后我有时候没办法，我就是用拳头这样按，就不会是这样按的，是这样按，直着按会好一点，就非常容易
受过伤。
我这儿也是，就是从老大的时候冒出来的那个叫妈妈腕儿啊，有点，就现在一累着了，一用劲儿了，
就是这样，
这块就开始，
对，就那个位置，就你不太敢使劲按那个地方，
就这个动作。
对，我是不是用力不对，还是怎么样导致？就以前我也经常就是去健身房锻炼的时候也会有这个问题。
James, like Grace and Sue do like this kind of work, feel this part, this
Yeah,
part. Ache.
I've seen
Maybe
that.
like
I've seen that's quite common in the gym actually. The first thing I would do is definitely see a physiotherapist or a chiropractor, right? And really fix that problem up. But the second thing I would do is any exercise possible is to keep the wrist straight, right? So because it's hurting when you bend it, so just make sure you're keeping the wrist straight when you can for every
Like
exercise.
doing like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, whenever you wake up in the morning, it's very important, even for every single one of your joints, because when we're sleeping, we're always stuck in one position for a really long time. So the first thing you do when you wake up, make sure you're doing this, right? Just make sure the blood flows into the muscles, right? So it gets all the nutrients in, all the toxins flow out. And so you can do it with all your joints. But definitely I would go see a physiotherapist or a chiropractor to make sure you're getting that problem fixed up.
你们都能听明白是吧？就是这个是一个比较普遍的一个，就是如果在那个锻炼的时候比较普遍的一个现象。因为我以前也是有这种感觉，但是现在我是 fix 了。然后有的时候因为有用力量的时候，我会戴这种手套。说实在话，就这种手套，运动手套，就是如果我加力量。If there's no weight, no need. If yeah, maybe later, but now.
那个不是他们有那个护手腕那个东西，你觉得需要戴吗？就如果发生就容易 easy to get hurt 的话，
我觉得会有帮助。你们其实就专门是在手腕上的那种。
对，有一个
没有坏处。你们可以去买，但是他刚才讲了，就是你们还是要就是尽量去就是多
活动，
就是这些 joint 就是连接的地方。其实这都是我们，你像膝盖呀、手腕呐，包括我们的肩胛呀，这都是这个连接的这种那个部位，我们还是多要去动它、运动它。但是他在做动作的时候，你如果是这样弯着不行的话，那你可以把它支起来。这个是根据自己的这个能够承受的情况啊，好吗？
Regarding like nutrition, something to help your joints, you can always supplement with a joint health supplement. Taking a lot of calcium and drinking a lot of water, all of that is going to help as well. One thing you can actually do as well is taking a sports collagen, right? That just helps all your muscle tissues and your joints. So I can send all those to the WeChat later. But nutrition is also a very important part, as well as decreasing inflammation from your diet. So taking turmeric does a very good job at decreasing inflammation. Decreasing inflammation also means taking certain foods out of your diet, such as animal protein. So the microbiome, the bacteria in the animal protein like meats, they create inflammation in your system. So kind of taking that out of your diet a little bit is also going to help, right? So making sure your diet is on point is good as well.
这个就是要慢慢我们要去学习了，就是我们的饮食嘛，就是应该怎么去吃，让我们呢很健康。然后就是包括我们这些这个叫什么骨骼的这个和骨骼连接的这些，我们叫软骨组织吧。才能更健康、更好，所以这也是我们开这个课程非常重要的一个目的，不仅仅是练，而是教会大家如何练，还有一个如何吃，能让身体就会更那个什么，就是更健康。这个到时候那个 link James 会发到我们的那个 WeChat 里，然后我也会给大家再补充一些，大家就慢慢去学会吃，包括他刚才说到动物蛋白。那我们再了解一下蛋白质应该怎么吃什么样的蛋白质，会让我们体内的这些不好的东西慢慢就会排掉的，这个也非常重要。还有问题吗？我们那没有问题，就请 James 可能就可以先那个什么了，是吧？像他们都是Okay, thank you, James. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you today, guys.
Thank you.
See you later.
Thank you.